talking stage. Have you eaten? If he can't bring a certain amount of money, what are we even talking about? Can he pay my bills? I think it's high time we move from all of that pandemic of these ridiculous questions. Like, they're important, actually. They're kind of important, especially depending on what you want. But I feel they are more important questions that we should actually be asking if we tend to, want to make a serious relationship out of that bay or boo. Do you get? So, and this disclaimer, these are like from my own experience. From my experience, being married 2 years down the line now, seeing all this pandemic of, money demands, especially the money demands, because it's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous, to be honest, because people are angry. The economic situation is not smiling. So nobody wants to put their head in, let's see where this goes. If you know what you want, please go for it by all means with your full chest. I am just saying that, like, being married now, with what I know now, disclaimer, what I know now, these are the questions I would have asked myself, asked my partner before, doing this whole forever thing. These are questions I feel are very important, especially with what I know now. What will I ask my partner? What will I ask my potential bae or boo if I saw something serious in this relationship and, want to move it to the next level? If you ask me, I'll say marriage is actually not that deep. And as much as it is not that deep, it is one decision that can either make or break you. And making that one good decision is definitely the way to go. And if you look at it, marriage, even with the right partner, is not the easiest. Trust me, it is not. Like, I know I'm trying as much as possible not to make it sound like, is this thing too serious like that? Is not too serious like that now. No, like, I'm trying to be as superficial as possible and make you understand that as much as it's a beautiful union, a man and a woman who love each other coming together. So even when we make the supposed right decision, it is still not the easiest. To be very honest, I promise you, not to talk of not even getting it right in the first place. Anyways, let's just get into these questions that I would ask my potential bae or boo, or if I were engaged in 2024. What are these questions that I would ask? Especially, like I said, with what I know now. Anyways, Anastasia Obilo here, and you're very much welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, please do not make it your last. Engage as possible. You're very much welcome. And subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Please, if you watched to this moment, pause this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you've been here before and you've not subscribed, why? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Please subscribe. Do not make it your last. And let's just get into the video. Number one question I would be asking is, what kind of relationship does your parents have? How do you perceive their relationship? This brings up conversations of, is there something you want to add to your own future relationship? Is there something you want to remove from your own future relationship? Is that your ideal couple? Are your parents your ideal couple? If no, why are they not your ideal couple? Because we have a lot of role models online. I, for one, I have like some celebrity couples that I am so obsessed with right now. But you know what? Why our parents not our role model? Because these are people we live with, like, that we've lived with, we've watched every day. They've showed us what daddy and mommy looks like. They were our first ideal married guide. They were our first look at what a couple should look like. We looked at them first before we went outside to say, oh, these people are like daddy and mommy. So why are they not our ideal couple role model? And not to say your parents' relationship is supposed to define your future relationship, but for you to understand how your partner understands the cost of marriage, how he or she perceives the cost of staying married. Do you get? So that's why it is important that you understand, how does your partner see their parents? How does your partner see the kind of marriage their parents have? Do you get? And I'm guessing you're not just going to be like, please, we have something to talk about. Please sit down. There's something important that I want us to talk about. I just want to know. You like your parents' relationship? What kind of relationship do they have? Don't give your partner the chance to like tell you what you want to hear. Do not give do not give your partner an opportunity to just tell you what you want to hear. You want to make it as real as possible. You want to get those answers in their comfort zone, and not just something from the book, or something he must have read on the internet, or something he believes he wants, or something he believes is ideal for you to hear. Because I can remember my husband asking me this one question, and he found a very funny way of getting that answer out of me. And I was my most realistic self in getting in having a response to that question. It's not as straightforward as I'll be saying it now. As of the time we're seeing each other, we're in two different cities. So mind you, it was a you go and come thing, I go and come thing. So the question was, if we're to get married, I didn't get a job immediately, will staying at home be an option for me? Am I comfortable, being at home as a housewife? Because it can be a lot. Most women will be like, I'm not going to stay at home for a split second. Is, working in two different cities an option for me? Like, he's working in his supposed city, I am working where I am working. Like, would that be an option for me? I guess you guys know my response now. And as of the time we met here, I was seriously complaining about my job. Like, I was seeking for better. And funny thing is that when I actually started that job, because it was my actual first job straight out of school, that was my first job. And I'm like, okay, now I want better. Now I want something more. I'm no longer satisfied with where I am. I'm not exactly seeing room for growth. That kind of thing where you're just so unsatisfied with where you're working. It's as if, okay, I don't have it. I was at a point where it's as if I didn't have a choice, so I have to be here for now. And since I'm still in my gathering experience phase, is better than just being at home. Let me be here, let me see what I should be doing, especially career wise. That was a phase where I was in, and I was like, see, I was not going to be in a distance marriage for that kind of thing. I was not going to be in a distance marriage for that kind of job. It is not realistic to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. At this point, I don't know if I should just go ahead with the questions and drop the whole explanation and stories, so we don't make this video a lot lengthier. Anyways, if you've watched to this point, please again do not forget to subscribe, like this video, let me know your comments so far in the comment section. Let's make this video as engaging as possible. I really want to know your thoughts in the comment section with the whole economic wahala. Let me just put it like that. And there's a big opportunity that comes with relocation, and then is a thing of I have to go or you have to go. What sacrifices are we willing to make, to keep the marriage afloat? Another question would be, if we have an issue, is third party an option? Are we just going to be solving our issues ourselves? Is there someone you listen to? Is there someone you are accountable to? Are you accountable to God? What kind of relationship do you have with God? Again, it is important that we apply wisdom in asking these questions. Wisdom is profitable to direct. And the truth of the matter is, you're not just asking your partner these questions. Ask yourself these questions. Make sure you're sincerely answering these questions before you even throw these questions to your partners. Because let's not be hypocrites here. Let's not be hypocrites here. We are not saints ourselves. So why do we expect our partners to be saints? Then, to health related questions, my favorite part. Do you have any underlying health issues? What's your genotype? What's your blood group? Do you have any allergies, be it food allergies or whatever? What allergies do you have? What do you avoid? Are they just, You know, there are allergies that you just tell yourself that you are allergic to and you get so irritated by it. I've met people like that. Then to kids, this one, I feel like the kind of relationship I had with my husband prior to marriage, we didn't exactly talk about kids. I don't know. A lot of people talk about kids these days, and I applaud them for that. It is important that we are asking these questions. Kids, how many kids do we plan to have? Are we open for nannies? Can we afford them? Is it an option for us? If we get married today, are we open to having kids immediately? I know overall, we having kids, to be honest, is left for God. God decides that overall. But what do you want? What do you want to take to God in prayers? For me, I've always had this, should I call it, traditional mentality that I'm getting married today. What am I waiting for? I'm so open to having kids. Do you get? As I'm getting married, I'm very much open to having kids. And that is just me. I was having a conversation with my sister, and trust me, she thinks differently. And let me just say that time and situation can influence our response a lot. Time and situations can influence our decisions, can influence our response to some of these questions. In fact, to some of these questions, we might just be the typical human and just say, okay, yes, I want 3 kids. Okay, yes, I want 5 kids. And then you get married and then you see what having, let's say, 2 or 1 feels like. And then in this case, you're like, please, so we're no longer having 5 kids. It has to be 3. It has to be 2. In fact, I'm fine with just 1. Time and situation can influence our response to some of these questions. But again, like I said, this just sets the baseline. And these are questions, again, I would ask if I was getting married in 2024, especially with what I know now. How was your last relationship like? Are you okay with cheating? Is cheating a deal breaker for you? What's your deal breaker? Is cheating just another man's thing? How do you deal with situations like this? It is important that you know your partner's response to some of these questions. Then to finance. See, finance is actually quite important in marriage. Like, let me not pretend. Let me not lie like I don't like money, to be honest. Let me not pretend like I don't like money or finance is not my thing or is not part of my checklist. Let me not pretend. Finance is actually very important in marriage. But like I said, I won't make it the basis of my marriage or the basis of any relationship I'm trying to form, especially with a union such as marriage. Because let's be honest, things can change, situations can change. Or are we not building again? Are we not building with our men again? Aren't we building with our men again? Aren't we building with our women again? To finance, if I wasn't bringing anything to the table, how would we survive? Is it okay? Will your finance alone be sustainable for us in this family? Is joint account an option for us both? What is our money anthem? Is it your money is my money, or my money is your money, or our money is our money? What is our money anthem in this house? What financial responsibilities are you due to your families, to your parents, to your extended families? Does that extend to mine as well? Is there a limit, or this is the limit you can? Is it based on your income? Privacy, is it your room is your room, my room is my room, or this room is our room? Is space a thing for you, so that you don't get married and on your wedding night they tell you move to your room and you're like, yeah, which room? Anyways, to struggles, what does your partner struggle with? It could be spiritual, it could be physical, it could be academic wise, it could be monetarily. What does your partner struggle with? Are you okay with these struggles? See, it's not by saying, oh baby, thank you for telling me this, I'm so honored that you had to share this with me. It is okay, it is fine. See, I need you to have the mentality that these struggles will be times 10. Like if you're seeing it times 2, like while you're dating, best believe that it can get to times 10. So are you really okay with it? Are you okay with your partner's struggle? Do you guys plan on working on it together? What are the active steps you take on helping your partner walk through his struggles? Is this something that we can't help you? We can't help each other. Partner telling you it could actually be a cry for help. So, what do you plan on doing in helping your partner? Or you have to experience this struggle from your partner to know, are you willing to stick with that struggle, or you want to like hold his hands, or you want to hold his or her hands and help him see past that struggle, or if it's something that can end, or something that can be worked on, are you willing to stay with your partner with his struggles? These are questions that are important that you ask yourself, that I would ask myself if I was getting married in 2024. The thing about the response to some of these questions is that it helps show your core values as a person, because we are from different background, we are from different families, we grew up in different cities. Some of us we grew up in the same cities, different areas, we're exposed to different kind of things. So it just shows your core values as a person. What are you known for? What is your upbringing like? It just helps you, understand how this person thinks overall. Again, you ask this question with wisdom, you do not ask this question with wisdom, it is possible that situations will change the response to these questions, to some of these questions. Two parts of these questions that if I was getting married in 2024, I will take cognizance of, I will regard like very important, is one, health related questions, two, struggles. What does your partner struggle with? If it's something I can deal with, if it's something we can both deal with together, if it's something we can hold each other hands and see past that struggle. Two important questions. And then there's finance. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Why does that filming start like filming? Oh my god. English will fail you. English will embarrass you. But I see past that. I hope you enjoyed this video anyways. As much as I loved making it, see, I've savaged myself. If one way no work, you try another way. Why? It's not that deep. It's really not that hard. It's not that hard. Anyways, please, married folks, let's know your thoughts in the comment sections. I know I just asked just few questions, but what are the questions that you would ask, like if you were getting married in 2024, especially with everything being married? What are the questions you would ask? What did I miss? Am I on point, or am I on track with these questions? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. My single Pringles, what are the basic questions you feel, no, I'm just stopping here, I'll find out everything when I get married? What are these questions? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please let's make the comment section as interactive as possible. I would really love that. Please do not forget to share this video to your friends, your loved ones. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation, and I'll do well to answer. I'll do well to respond. I'll be with you guys in the comment section. And do not forget to like this video if you liked it, if you found it helpful. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section, because I'm your girl here. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.